Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. Now we're at the state fair. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, but if you've ever been here, you know a big part of it is the ag competitions. And we are here with Warren. What's your last name, Warren?
Beeler.
Warren Beeler
yeah.
is with the Governor's Office of Ag Policy. Now tell us about all these competitions in general. There's livestock of all sorts.
Yeah, most of what we do here at the fair is all about junior livestock. In other words, kids showing, and they end up at the sale of champions. The steer brings 20-some thousand like that. So it's kind of the ultimate deal at the end of the year for us. And then ultimately, we're not going to make hog farmers out of all these kids or cattle farmers, but we're going to make good kids.
And that's what you want.
That's what the project's all about.
Now we want to learn, Chip and I, how to become judges over hogs. Is that the kind of thing that we can learn?
Unless you're just terribly slow learner, in 3 or 4 minutes, we'll get you guys caught up in terms of how to do it.
You're going to teach us, because one of these days maybe I'll be able to. Let's get started, all right?
Alrighty, we can do it.
Look, it's me and Chip in 30 years. Look at that.
Fat and asleep.
That's exactly
I could see.
right.
I could totally see that.
And Chip being much more excited about the ham.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Well, this is how they enter the ring right here like that. And what I do automatically is I judge everything ground up and rear forward. So I look right between the front legs and how wide their chest is. These hogs' most important trait is muscle.
So are you judging to see which hogs would produce the best meat? Is that kind of what you're judging?
Combination of we're producing pork, at the same time we got to have a hog that basically can handle the concrete and the way we raise them and be productive, the whole deal. So muscle's the most important trait. Then the second thing we look at is rib shape and body volume, capacity, width, depth, and length, how it fits together.
To judge them, do you have to touch them?
No, you do not have to touch them at all. You
Okay.
use your eyes, and of course
All right,
they've got them
look at
clipped.
this?
Yeah.
All right, so hello there, hog. What you said, the first thing I'm going to look at is the shoulders?
You look right between the front legs and then how wide they are, right through the center of the hams, right here.
Yes.
We want it to be like a basketball, except if it gets too round and we get too short-hipped, we want it to be stretched almost like a football. And then
That
you want
looks
how
like
wide
a really
they walk.
good ham right there.
Oh, that's good. It's good. And
Yeah,
this
so
thing's
show
got
me
tremendous.
each part of
Yeah,
the
what
food.
do we
So that's
eat? What
the
are we
ham,
eating?
Right?
That's the ham.
The
They
big old
basically
butt
do-
ham.
Got the Boston butt out of the shoulder where most of our barbecue comes from. The picnic's the bottom part of the shoulder. Then you get the loin, the tenderloin, the Canadian bacon out of the top. And then the bellies in the side are your bacon. And of course,
So
we
the
put
bellies
bacon
in
on
the side
everything.
are the bacon.
Yeah, the belly and this up on the bottom part of the side. Then you get through the middle. You're talking about
Now, do
ribs.
pigs and hogs have personalities?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like how so?
I mean, in terms of, I think disposition in livestock is 35% heritable. We tell these young people that when you get ready to pick a mate, check the pedigree, because disposition is 35% heritable. If mama's mean, she'd be mean.
That's true. That's true. That's true in real life. Yeah.
So
The mama's
basically,
mean. I've learned that from some ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, there's some that just have athletes just have natural talent and ability.
same kind of deal. I mean, you can't take a bad one and feed him good. Now, you can take a good one and feed him bad.
Well, we've learned a lot. Warren, thank you very much.
You bet.
I think if you need an extra judge ever,
you
I'm
guys
ready.
got it.
Hey, Mark Stoops needs to come over here and find him a D tackle. You
That's
put
exactly
that
right.
in the middle of the line.
I'll judge their hams any day.